Good morning, Chow. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Gun. Welcome, chat. Say the intro for me. Yo, what up, gamers? Good afternoon, Kajet. How are you doing today? Day's going fine today. Hugs from Brazil. Love your videos. So today's kind of weird because there's like a boat that's on fire in the marina in the city I live, and I can literally, or I don't know if anymore, but at least earlier I could literally smell the smoke, even though I live miles away. But aside from that, good. Maybe still play Zeri. I'm also gonna add Zed to my bans. He'd playing against Zed jungle. We'll see if nobody bans Yasuo, then I'll ban Zed. There's a car.
No cure for fools.
Hello, can you tell me what would you pick against the Aphelios? Generally what I do is Twitch. Let's blind Jinx.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
Other stuff you can pick at the Aphelios though are like Samira, Varus, whether that's on hit or lethality, Neela. All pretty hard counters to him. So you're gonna be facing Sivir. It's an okay matchup. With Melia, hopefully I can actually bully her. With the extra Melia range. Would be mostly later on though. Melia should also be quite good into Sivir as well, because he'll just block a lot of her poke with his shields, and then also just like sustain some of it back up as well. Sivir relies really heavily on chip damage from her Q and her W. If you neutralize those, she doesn't do a whole lot in lane. Oh man, I think this is that jungle. Should have banned it. Okay, so it's gonna be server Tom Kench. Might be struggling to Tom Kench's Jinx, but we'll see. Maybe the Emilio peel is good. Just in case I'm actually gonna do Cosmic Insight. Just so I have more flash up time. Wrong account, there we go. How do you play as a Fellas against an early comp? Draven, Nautilus, Lucianami. What runes do you usually go for? The usual, or you go Biscuits for more sustain, or you put more damage on it? Yeah, if I wanted to like survive against a strong early bot lane, I would do Biscuits and Cosmic Insight, and potentially even Alacrity as well. I want to be able to fight back as effectively as possible, so I'm not a complete pushover. And I don't really like... when I'm thinking about whether to put early points in W or Q, I don't really think about how strong they are. I just do whatever I think makes the most sense with my build or with what I'm planning to do.
Just wait up.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
I don't really hate playing against Zed jungle though. I don't mind Zed mid as much, but just the fact that Zed jungle is like perma ganking you and like generally is not constrained to like having to side lane mid to late or anything like that. Just gets to walk around the whole map and gank you at any point, then you can't just like track him. Gets very annoying. It's like he never stops coming for your ass.
Reasons.
What the hell? Wait, they actually cleared that ward.
I'm easy. Have a doctor's note.
Nice. They're gonna hit level 2. Not gonna be able to match them. Okay, now we can. What the hell? So like just the fact that they can minus 24 damage from the server W, for example, is decent. God, me and this melee have no synergy at all. Like, if he at least had a reaction time, he could see, like, I already autoed and not auto as well, but... this is risky. Ideally, we need a ward in this brush. Okay, we see Tom Kench at least. Do need the ward here, though. I don't trust, like... I wanted to W that minion, but it kept juking. I could tell that I was gonna miss it. Jinx is gonna... Sorry, Sivir is gonna try and block... Oh my god. This is not so bad. Oh, here he is. Okay, that's fine. Really good. Yeah, once we had just successfully cut out the Tahm Kench and he was no longer part of the fight, I think that Sivir couldn't really fight back. She just does like far less DPS than Jinx does. I'm probably just gonna base on double longsword. It's actually cancelling me, that's nuts. Alright, I'm gonna try basing in here. Milo should stand with me, so if Tahm Kench actually tries to cancel again, we can kill him. But if he's so far away that he can't react, then that's gonna suck for me. Oop, what the hell? Want this? Might as well do a call as well, why not? Hey chat. Yeah, sadly that cancel from him is actually going to cost me the cannon. That's what smart support gameplay gets you. There's a whole cannon lead for your ADC. Gotta remember, Tahm Kench is, yeah, probably in the lane somewhere. I don't realize, wait, did he never base? Oh, I thought he had based. Okay, good. We're gonna back off from the Sivir W or can actually end up dealing a lot of bounce damage. Okay, Sivir only based on a longsword. So she could do with basing actually. At her earliest convenience. I haven't really been tracking Zed by the way, that was quite bad of me. I have no idea where he is right now. Presumably he initially pathed top though, because he wasn't kind of ganking Nocturne at all. Now look at a ward I can place. In the meantime, don't want to play too aggressive. Okay, there he is. So that didn't cancel his base. Okay, I might have to just end up flashing here though. Flash for flash, it is what it is. Ow, fuck, okay, I should have watched out for that. Did he have a ward in there or was that just blind? Crap. Okay, I think my Cosmic Insight actually saved me there just by having a lower barrier cooldown. Oh, and also of course the Nocturne, well done. I think if I try and join in that Drake, I'm just so vulnerable to dying to Zed anyway. I may as well not help, I may as well just get that plating. And try and base now if I can. I'm gonna drop a trinket in this brush. As I'm finishing my base. Biceps, thank you so much for the sub. Do you do coaching? I don't, unfortunately, sorry. Are there any ADC champs that can work with almost every support and does not depend on a single kind? Yeah, I would say Jinx is the closest you can get to that. Oh. Okay. My bad. Didn't realize he was just chilling in a brush. I'm gonna try to make sure I can't snipe them, I swear to god. This one just tried to run in front of the other. Okay, that's probably me overextending. He's got ult, so I need to be really careful here. Okay, nice. So no spell shield now. Oh, that's already back up. Jesus. He's slowed. And he has no spell shield. Okay, crap, I'm low HP now though. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Alright, I didn't realize the Tom Kench dive is actually that low cooldown. I should probably... That's probably something I should actually look up at some point. Okay, we can keep the wave on our side of the map. It's only one minion. Yeah, I managed to, like, stop the cannon from actually attacking there. Alright, we're somewhat safe. There could still be, like, a... Maybe a Tom Kench reaching me with his dive thing. We'll see. Oh. Just one auto, then I want to back off. I don't want to get hit by the Q. Serpa's also kind of low. Zed is dead, so we know we're not being ganked. Still get the cannon anyway, but nice try.
Seriously, streaming
I really hope Zed isn't bot. Like, if he is actually in our jungle, we should just try and base, but... I don't actually know that. I don't want to give up a huge base here. I concede a huge base. If I don't actually have to. Okay, I'm gonna conserve the rest of my mana actually. Because I nearly have enough for ult. Oh, what the? Wait, I think Tom Kench followed her. She had spell shield anyway. I wanted to cancel her base if she was basing in there. Alright, we're gonna have to actually leave the wave here. At least this is kind of wave. Oh. Oh, man. Crazy. Okay, we have knocked him around. He's got ult. Oh, I wasted my mana. I probably fucked up there, but all good. He actually got feared anyway. What the hell? Terrible W from me. Is he gonna overstay here? Cool. I don't think I need to even barrier. Alright, huge. Alright, this is perfect. God bless this Nocturne. Yeah, so that was like technically the wrong call for me because I knew Nocturne was top side. And the enemy jungler, I didn't know where he was. Could be bot side, but... Like, when the enemies are, like, of varying levels of skill, like, you don't actually know how good the enemy jungler is. Sometimes, like, making the right call can be correct. So long as you feel like, on average, it's actually going to yield good results for you. You tried the new ADC yet? No. Is she on PvE? I suppose maybe she is now. Probably won't have time to try her though. At least not until like Wednesday. God, this Nocturne is a beast. I take it she spell shielded that. Or did she flash it? There's surely no way it hit her and she didn't die, right? Well, all good. This time, actually, if I try and just take the platings again, Zed could actually just solo kill me because my team went around, so I'm gonna have to join my team here in whatever they're doing. Well, I'm gonna get dragged under the turret. This fucking sucks. Not much to do there. He may as well just, like, escape. There's not a chance. I fucked up. I always forget that Tom Kench can just drag you under turret. He should have just abandoned me. There was no getting out of that without my flash. What do you build most of the time playing Jinx? At the moment, what I usually do is... Collector Rush into Infinity Edge. Right now I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm gonna try probably like Infinity Edge into Lord Dominic's. Build I've been doing on Aphelios, mostly. Alright, I can try and ult the wave here and just, well, ult one of these guys and see if it actually kills the wave. What should I aim for though? I guess Tom Kench. Nice. Okay, Zed is dead. We might try and engage here. But yeah, just Bull's playing against Tom Kench as an ADC without a dash. It's been the biggest struggle of this lane so far. We're kinda lucky we haven't actually done worse. That being said, if I just stick under turret, I'll be at my safest possible. I don't know why Emilio's wandering off though. I lost a lot of HP for that freeze, hopefully it works out. Thankfully, okay, we see Tom Kench actually recalled. Don't know where Sivir is.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx?
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, and a 1v2. Whoa! I definitely can't afford to keep on trying to freeze. Oh man. Unlucky. Ow. Fuck, if this guy just dives me though, I die. Where's my goddamn support? I'm gonna try and time this ult for the loss on the cannon. Okay, we got that. Chunked out the Sivir as well in the process. It's a shame, but oh well. Ooh. Got her. Whoa, whoa, okay, that guy is fucking... This thing, my bad. Heartsteel. Didn't expect to tank that much damage, holy shit. Could be worse. I feel like I could have had a better outcome though. Maybe if yeah, I probably should have just ran away. Like, my immediate thought was this Tom Kench is like half HP. He's got his Q on cooldown, his dive on cooldown, I can probably just cut him and kill him, but like... upon reviewing the clip, I mean, he was just too tanky. There's not a chance my movement speed was going to last long enough to kill him before he could hit me with something again. So the objective there needed to not be to kite Tom Kench and go for the second kill, but actually just to kill the Sivir, then just run in a straight line to my turret. I could maybe just go mid here. What do you use to clip your gameplay like that? Replay HUD or Replay HUD? Nice. We'll rotate over to bot side where there's potentially some action going on with the Snar TP. Nocturne, you are lazy as fuck recalling there, I'm just saying. Maybe I can hide in this brush as well? No. He's gone. We'll rotate back to mid. Don't need anti-heal this game, do I? No.
Aw, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Can we see Zed top side? Our whole team is bot side, so we ignore whatever's going on top lane and we just play around the jungler and the mid laner. Oh, and also the objective is up as well, of course. I didn't notice the Drake. You like Modest Mouse? Never heard of them. When I get this Drake, it's gonna make me sprint over to mid lane, so I don't need to hurry to try and catch that farm. There we go. Especially with the media freezing like that, very kind. Didn't miss a single CS. Okay, we'll shove in another wave and maybe we can push this turret if somebody's actually defending, and I think they can defend, although that would be rough with a turret that is that low HP. Then, but even if we decided we can't, then we would just Push with the team. I don't know about this. I'll try ulting. Okay, nice. I guess maybe he knew that he didn't have flash. Probably don't want to get the inhib this early. We'll rotate towards bot lane. Securing the turret is enough for now. Nice. Wanted to path towards Nara in a way where I'm not even like trying to use W or anything or trying to attack him or trying to blue trinket. I want him to not realize that we're actually coming in from that flank so that he's running into us. Because I don't want him to start running down there where it's going to turn into a very long chase. If I just don't let him know that I'm here, then it hopefully turns into a very short one. Just a very fast kill. Alright, I've definitely got way too much gold to be staying right now. I'm gonna back off even further actually. There's a chance they could try and engage. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. She can potentially side lane. There's no like teammates actually on the map to play around right now. Mainly wherever Emilio goes, that's where I want to follow at the moment. Whenever I'm not actually farming. Oop. Wow. She felt that hard. Maybe I'll try and sniper with ult soon. Okay, once again we just joined the team. She is low, let's see if this ult hits her. I probably was too impatient. Ooh, actually, no, if anything, I would have expected her to keep like backing off further, but she actually kept moving forwards even more than I anticipated, which I thought that was already wrong to anticipate it even slightly. Oh well. Good prediction, it happens. I probably was too impatient with my traps there, I didn't actually need to use those. Let's try and finish off the carries actually. Especially the Zed, but he already got finished off anyway. Oh, he should be dead. Big. Jeez. Yeah, I'm hitting like a truck. Alright, GG. Solid carry from that Nocturne. What rank would you say supports our understanding wave management? Probably not until at least Diamond, I would say. Like on the average support, definitely probably not until Diamond. Maybe Emerald, I don't remember for sure, but I feel like you kind of get disappointed by wave management of the support, like at pretty much all ranks, maybe until, like even in Master, like they'll display a more solid understanding for sure, but they'll still like sometimes just do something that you think is really basic, or like they should do something that is really basic, but they don't. I would say Diamond is where they inconsistently start to display it though. Is ADC easier than other roles? Possibly. I mean, in some ways. The thing about ADC is that your macro is like so ridiculously constricted, right? You don't have the option of like shoving in a wave and like trying to gank someone. You don't like really get to side lane much. You don't get to You know, you don't get to dictate the pace of the game at all. You don't get to dictate your own macro. You're just kind of like following your team around. So that's both like very easy because anybody can just follow their team around, but also it's like very limiting. You like nobody's gonna be like, oh, I carried this game so hard by following my team. It's like, nope, either your team carried by making the right moves and you just followed them and were along for the ride, or they made the wrong moves and you had no way of influencing it. So basically, ADC compared to other roles is like disproportionately dependent on your mechanics. Like if you have mechanics that are good enough to carry, great. If you don't have mechanics that are good enough to carry, it's like, well, you can't really make up for it through macro. So, like you could argue that that makes it easier, you could argue it makes it harder, you know, there's both ways to interpret it, but yes, at least in some ways it is certainly easier than other roles. You can say that for sure. Probably detest laning, or like playing against Yasuo even more than Zed though. Well, especially laning against him if he actually goes bot. So you don't like Yuntal? It depends on the game. I just think it's situational. I think it isn't necessarily optimal in most situations where people build it. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with it, but I also don't think it's like the king of first items either in most situations. I'd say it's like really good. Well, like for example, it would have actually been pretty decent that game where I was laning against Tom Kench. That would have been one of the better situations to rush Yuntal in. And then, but also like if the rest of their comp was also fairly tanky as well, then it would be like a no-brainer. I'd be like, yep, Yuntal clearly the best first item here. But since they had like an assassin jungle, a mage mid laner, some like kind of like whatever the fuck Nora is, like I didn't think that was a clear scenario where I needed the DPS of Yuntal. With Infinity Edge into Lord Doms, or like Electro into Infinity Edge, whichever I feel like doing. I'm just going to be so much burstier, which is going to be more effective at dealing with squishies. Especially ranged ones that I can't easily just like perma hit. Should I really care about picks and counter picking to climb and plat? I mean, a little bit. It can help. I mean, if you can just one trick and that simplifies things. Aside from that, you can incorporate some ADCs into your champion pool that you consider as like counter picks or like situational picks, but you obviously don't want to have the whole ADC roster as your counter pick and situational picks. Facing a Nocturne, might want to run Cosmic Insight again then. We talked about Yunari yet? I had a video on her. Which was basically just me reacting on stream to her leak thing or whatever it was. When you go Cult in lane and how long do you keep it? I buy it typically if I can do it in place of a longsword in a very early base, and then I'll just keep it as long as... Like, if selling it isn't going to get me a good component or a good item, then I just don't see the need to sell it, right? I think I'm actually going to run Cleanse here. It's useless in the lane, but I think the deal with Arya and Nocturne without Cleanse is going to be very tough for me as an immobile ADC. Like if I'm getting ulted by Nocturne, if I have Flash and Cleanse, I can immediately flash away from him, and that's not going to break the tether, but at least it's going to pause him actually, like, DPSing me. Then when the fear goes off, then I get to cleanse that. So that's some counterplay I can have to him. But it requires cleanse, because otherwise, unless I have a wall that I can flash away from when he's ulting me, or flash through to break the tether, flashing away from him generally doesn't actually break the tether unless he just, like, mispositions. And so by the time I get feared, I'm still going to die, right? So I need a flash, and I need a cleanse. And obviously against Ari, being able to remove her charm as well. Very useful. Yeah, I don't like how useless it is against the rest of their comp, but Like, especially the Nocturne is just completely obnoxious to face without these. Do you think Xayah is secretly strong, or am I just getting lucky? Crazy win rate with her right now for me. I think Xayah is, like, really crazy good in the right circumstances, at least. Like, in low elo, she just felt, like, completely broken to me every single game, but that's only because low elo players, like, just don't know how to avoid the Xayah E. Like, they're not locked down by your support CC or anything, you're just running in a straight line at them and putting your feathers right behind them, and instead of sidestepping to not get hit by the feathers, they will continue walking in a straight line backwards and get chunked and rooted. Whereas higher level players now, like, they're actually not getting hit by my E as much unless I have a lockdown support, and in this case she just feels more niche. But still broken, like, if I actually get the right game for her, right? Like, any game where you can do the burst build, I think she is broken so long as you have, you know, the tools to actually lend your damage, mainly being her E. Why don't you play Twitch and Vayne? Twitch for me is a counter pick. He is the sort of, like, champion that I could just pick every single game if I wanted to, because I'm like, I would say even though I don't one trick him in a very long time now, I would say I'm still very good at him. And I don't think he's, like, super situational, really, but, like, especially for, like, content, I don't want to just spam the same champion over and over, unless people genuinely want to see me on that champion all the time, right? So that's why I'm not playing, not just, like, blinding a fellas every game right now. And so basically that just means I reserve Twitch as a counter pick at the moment. Like, if I see a good Twitch angle, then I'll pick him. And for Vayne, I don't play Vayne all that much, but she does have situations she shines. If I notice it, I would play her, but I wouldn't just, like, blind her. Like, I'm not even that good at her. Oh, up close. Yeah, Sleepy Nami. Are you Emily by any chance? Because I'm struggling to think who else I could have possibly VIP'd with a name like that. Okay, nice. I was like, I don't remember a VIP called Sleepy Nami. Okay, Kaisa got first blood, by the way. I don't think Xerath is going to be an amazing pick into Melio. But we'll do our best. Jinx into Kaisa at least is decent, at least early on. Although the Melio W should help her trade back at least sometimes. My range advantage won't be massive compared to how it should be. Just want to push this as slowly as possible. I want to deny farm, especially like the casters. Oh, crap. Should probably ward that brush, actually. There we go, so we can actually force him out.
An enemy has been slain.
Ah, crap, I still got hit by that, I can't believe it. Okay, we got Wukong invading. We'll want to just immediately start walking up just... Yeah, like the enemy Nocturne is already showing up. So we're preemptively moving even before we saw that. We don't start reacting only once he appears. Huge. Did we get that? Oh my... Yeah, we did. Wait, did we? Wait, oh my god, the Nocturne just didn't notice that it was dying, and it ended up dying to Nocturne red buff. That's crazy. So Nocturne just got blue while he was dead. That's actually crazy. Holy shit. Shame that Wukong didn't notice. Yeah, he just didn't notice it was in the brush, I guess. He actually died, oh my god. Alright, if we're lucky we can pressure Kai'Sa into dying on the turret here as well.
You're my favorite waste of bullets.
Yeah, we can't really dive her though, she's sustaining too much, never mind. We know Nocturne is top side, so we're not worried about him. Okay, sweet, we'll end a lot of damage. Can shove another wave here. Potentially base. If the next wave is going to be a counter wave, I'll want the base, even though we can potentially keep on pressuring Kai'Sa. Because I do have a lot of gold to spend at this point anyway. Is it a counter wave? It is. I'm going to base even further back than Xerath. Which was very lazy of him, by the way, because we don't have any guarantee that they're not freezing here. But I would say, unless they're willing to drag it out, it's probably not even worth them freezing. Okay, so we make up for the Kai'Sa first blood, which only went to a dagger anyway. I'm huge now compared to her. White cleanse because of Nocturne Fear? Yeah, I'm not doing it for lane at all. I'm just thinking, this is probably just a lane where we can survive without using barrier anyway. They don't necessarily play super aggressive spot lane. And in the mid to late game, it's just going to be really nice to have cleanse against both Ahri and Nocturne. So I'm not just relying on flash every time, or in the Nocturne's case, so I can combine them both and not die. Because against Nocturne, usually if I only have one or the other, I just still die. Yeah, I'll probably want to play some vision.
I don't even think once about blowing stuff up.
Okay, ooh, Ahri was in our jungle. She wasn't level 6 though. Okay, if Wukong wants to do the Drake, I'm just gonna shove. Can you cleanse the Nocturne Fear while it's charging, or do you have to wait until it's done channeling? I have to wait until it's done channeling.
You think I'm crazy? You should see. Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, maybe we're getting kinked by Ahri. I'm gonna start backing off. Ideally we get some vision down. I'm gonna start shoving. It's not impossible. Okay, actually we see Ahri right now. Still would be good to get some vision down just for the long term though. Do we have any wards on Xerath? We do. Unless they're just basing, in which case we... Okay, they are staying. So I'm gonna go play some vision in the river at least. Our ward is running out. I'll place one here at least. Ideally we would have some indication if Ahri is actually flanking though. Okay, Kai'Sa might try and base now. Again, I'm just gonna have to try and hard shove. Just in case she is, because if she is, then I want to make sure she's missing out on farm. And if she's actually in base, I'm just gonna... Yeah, it looks like she is. So Amelia's trying to freeze. Huge, okay. I can stay on another wave actually. I mean, this wave is not amazing.
Let's just behave.
I'm gonna say get out. I'm sitting on so much gold, and I'm starting to run low on mana as well. Oh no, why are you AoEing the wave, man? When do supports start to develop good wave management? Somebody asked me. Well, the answer is not Diamond 4. Keep looking. And the ridiculous, man. He hands over the enemy a freeze. Absolutely insane. Completely unhinged. I can't fucking ward when I would have wanted to because of the Nocturnaut. Need to be able to see if they're running at me. Okay, they're not actually pressuring me here. I suppose they don't actually... Oh, actually they see Xerath now. Okay, they might have a ward in there. I'm not... pink in there. I'm not gonna try and place my ward in there. It's gonna be wasted. I don't have time to clear it. Yeah, they should have just kept on zoning me. I mean, they knew that Xerath was mid lane. They technically could be getting ganked by Wukong, but... Why would Xerath be ganking if Wukong... sorry, why would Wukong be ganking if the support is mid? I mean, that kind of logic can easily backfire. Sometimes people just do illogical things, but... You know, you gotta try and make the best educated guesses, especially if you're already losing as it is.
Wait, I'm thinking. How do people do this?
Rampage.
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
Okay, we see Emilio mid now. What does this mean, a block?
Time's up. All part of the plan, I guess.
It's not for us. Oh. Okay, nice. Okay, execute could be worse.
You think once about blowing stuff up.
We're probably gonna look for a base here. I don't know if I've even used the summoner all game, man. Whoa. That might be about to change. Okay, actually maybe I'll wanna follow up here. Ah. Oh, wow, nice snipe. Actually, I was a little bit scared of Kai's ult, but I just remembered to use that on the dive. I didn't have to be afraid of that. Okay, I could do it basing now if I can. Best I ramp for one more wave though. Like I'll miss less farm. And I could also get a crit cloak with my Infinity Edge. Yeah, I'm gonna say just recall. Our jungler's top side. Don't have much vision right now. I would have to place vision to make sure I can push safe lane at that point. Why not just recall? Make sure I'm as strong as possible. You rush IE now? At the moment I'm doing like a lot of things and they're all weird. Ooh, almost had her. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. That guy has a lot of shielding. Ow! Of course that sniped me. Okay, we see Arya. At least I know I'm not being ganked by her. I need some vision here. Okay. Oh, he is actually here. Holy shit. My bad. No, fuck. Okay, my bad. Oh man, I didn't think it was likely he'd be in there, but yeah, I mean, Zerth should also acknowledge that's a possibility and just be with me, man. Oh well.
Shut down.
That's why we can't just be overextending before we've placed our vision. This guy just seems to only see bot lane as a 1v1 now. Like, he's pretty much ignoring all of the factors. Sorry, 2v2. He's ignoring all of the factors. That's why I keep staying when I think it's smart to base. Try Vamp Scepter for the sustain against Zereth. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay, I was like, Zereth is on my team. God, I could actually be in danger here. Okay, we see Kaisa. Ahri is maybe rotating bot, but for now I'm alone. The only thing of real concern is a Nocturne ult. Okay, that doesn't seem like it's for me, thank god.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, we see Ahri. Currently alone on bot lane. I have cleanse up for Ahri, but I'm gonna have to play under turret. Okay, she's kinda low. Just gonna ult her. Of course she sidestepped the moment I ulted, even though she had no knowledge of it. Fuck me. Oh well. Potentially force her ult here. Ah, nice. Now she's gonna be a significantly less threat to me. What I do need to do though is just play safe until the ultimate should time out. I don't know how long that is, 10 seconds? Don't want to be able to be caught out in the meantime. But with how low she is, I mean, it's very unlikely either way. Don't know where Nocturne was, but he ulted somewhere else on the map, so hopefully not bot side. I would be very surprised if he's already bot lane. And potentially I just get this turret? Oh, she's cheap. Damn. Well, she has no ult to pressure me with. She's got a flash, but we're good. Should I stay for one more wave? I think I'm just gonna have to call it in base. I'm just not getting any support here, and I don't know when her ult is up. Okay, if Zerth is actually coming, maybe I can at least soak up this wave. Oh. I'm just dead. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, that was always a risk there. Ooh, that was a terrible one.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ooh, okay, this works out perfectly, actually. Much better base. What is the counterplay to Nocturne as ADC? Ideally run Cleanse, and ideally run an ADC that actually has a dash. A lot of the time a dash isn't enough to actually, like, break the Nocturne, like, fear tether. Like, it's got a longer range than the majority of dashes, even flash. Hang on. Oh, that was meant to be for AoE. Oh. Nice. Okay, we get Milia. Hopefully we get Kaisa too. Come on. Bullshitting. Okay, everybody's dead except Kale. One Nocturne revives though, he might have ult back up. I expect he probably does. We definitely have time to get this turret though, so... We'll get this turret and then we're just gonna join Wukong. If we're around him, we're gonna be safe. If we're around him, he's gonna be safe. Just gonna have to base if I don't actually get Wukong helping me push this wave. That's fine anyway. I can also wait just a little bit for my Crit Cloak. Yep, don't expect supports to learn wave management in Diamond. Oh crap, I'm dead. Well, that sucks.
Ally has been slain.
Would have thought they would be looking to join the top lane fight, but just ran at me. Ooh, at least Xerath gets saved. Thank God someone peeled the support. Okay, against this comp, I think I'm actually gonna want to do Fire Cannon. They're very range focused, especially the KL. Once she hits level 16, her range is gonna be insane. I'm gonna really struggle to deal with that. But if I do, like, Collector into Fire Cannon, which means it basically just avoids building Fire Cannon at its weakest stage. And then once I have Fire Cannon, then I can actually outrange the KL and just massively poke her. Oh, come on, buddy. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, playing for Articon would be smart here. Oh, crap. Ooh! Okay, I chunked her. Okay, we should be able to finish her. Just cut her off. Oh, damn it, it goes to Xerath, how sad. Somebody have TP? Ideally, somebody should be TPing, to be honest. Nope. Okay, Kayle isn't continuing to push, but I think that's really troll, to be honest. I don't know if she could have taken that turret, but she could have massively chunked it, at the very least. Yeah, I think she probably would have had that. She has probably a lot of pushing power with this much AP and attack speed. This better not be for me, I swear to God.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Okay, spot line.
Always ready to cry. You think I'm crazy? You should see this.
No vision. So crit Kai'Sa, by the way.
Ah, come on.
Okay, Vex is gonna take the mid farm, so we're gonna stay bot side.
Whatever. Let's just stop shooting.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna catch Chari, so... actually, Burrow wants to farm. Okay, then hopefully I can just base hopefully I don't get knocked on ulted here. In case I am, I just need to run to the wall. Okay, looks like it's not for me, I'm just gonna immediately start running to the fight then. Where I assume the fight is. Oh my god. The fight is doomed. My bad. Ah, but I'm just dead now. Okay, that's unfortunate. I assumed that was a fightable fight. Obviously knocked out. Obfuscates information. Kind of unlucky for me there. Maybe I should have just assumed it was a loss. To be honest. There was Vex and there was Xerath. Yeah, by the time like I lost vision, I mean it looked like it was just gonna be a 2v2 over there, right? So I move over thinking, oh, we can 2v2. Then suddenly I'm like running into 3 people. And my Vex is nowhere to be found. Oh well. Oh my god, Nocturne. Nice. Maybe I can snipe Kai'Sa soon. Got her. Ow. Not worth cleansing. I need just a little bit more gold for Collector. I don't think it's worth selling Doran's Blade for it yet. Can we do Baron? I don't think so. Yeah, choosing at the portal here could be a good call though. If they don't take this though, that's gonna be awkward. Oh, here we go. Big. Okay, now we can maybe do Baron. Okay, that was smart. Well played. Never thought about doing that before. Him? I haven't been looking, but apparently the Baron's been chunking me with abilities. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Big. Okay. We'll just keep on pushing for now. I would love to base because I got so much gold, but the entire enemy team is dead. We have Baron, we have waves to push with. This is not the time to be recalling. Okay, that's bot lane. I don't have to worry. Okay, I can look to recall now. She's looking. She's about to get a reset too. Oh, crap. Well, that sucks. Ooh, I actually almost could have lived. I think, yeah, maybe if Aria hadn't just barely chunked me at the end, I think I actually would have lived. Oh well. Oh man, finisher. Sick. Yeah, what happened there? Pharah was dead. Wukong was a bit split off from the team there. Why? Portaled out, that was lazy. We ideally just want to be like perma-grouped until we're finally out of there. We want to recall as a team, not separate and get picked off by Nocturne and Ahri. Alright, we can start looking for Farkan on 4th Adam now. Now that we got 100% crit, now is when Farkan is pretty much at full value, because every single poke auto we can get out of it is always a crit. 100% chance of crit. Compared to other Zeal items, that's just particularly important with Farkanen, since the whole point is poke. So you want your poke to be as strong as possible. Gonna be soul for us if we get this, which would be tremendously useful against Kill actually if I want to kite her, like poke her out of her range with Farkanen. And then she's slowed so she definitely can't catch up to me even if she tries to flash or something. Ooh, gotta be careful. Nice. Big. Alright, hopefully we can just end with this. Close. Oh my god, she almost one-shot me. Did I even get my... Why didn't I get my passive there? I suppose that I wasn't technically hitting her? Oh well, GG. Okay, getting close to D3. Holy shit, I almost did the least damage on the team, but I don't even feel like I was like doing bad. I don't feel like I did little damage. So everybody just did really high damage. Or maybe I just wasn't fighting much. Maybe there was just too many fights where I was just knocked and ulted, or knocked and ulted somebody else and then I couldn't join in. I mean, yeah, I have 20 kill participation. That certainly doesn't feel like that really happened. I think everybody's damage was just high. That or when I needed to do damage, everybody was just already half dead, so I could only finish people off. Do you think Mortal is better than LDR? Only if you need anti-heal. No point building it if you don't need anti-heal. It's wasted stats and less damage. Is that overlay for replay metal? No, it is replay HUD or replay HUD. Does it read YouTube chat? Yes, but both chats I'm not super active on until I finish the game, yeah. The kill damage though? I didn't notice it. Let me see. 17k doesn't seem unusual. Collect the 4th, don't feel that worth it to be honest. It was collect the 3rd, unless you're counting boots. But why not? What else are you gonna build? If you started with Infinity Edge, I mean, the other options are like, you're gonna build Lord Dominic's 100%, you're gonna build a Zeal item 100%, then what else would you build? Like, Shieldbow is the only other option. Which could be useful against Arya and Nocturne, but also you just get a shitload of extra damage if you do Collector. And also if you can secure a kill with Collector, as opposed to like letting it go on, you know, below 5% HP. Well, Jinx is like the absolute worst ADC for that to happen on, right? Every time she secures a kill, it's only thanks to Collector, and her passive actually goes off and she gets to pop off. That is a huge difference made with Collector. For other ADCs, like one single kill can just be like the difference between 300 gold or 0 gold. On Jinx, one kill can be the difference between cleaning up a whole fight or not doing anything. So I think Collector is super underrated on her. Kill again. God, I'm just being forced to first pick every single game. If that happens, well, we're just gonna keep picking Jinx then.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
Oh, and that last fight. Okay, yeah. RFC can be good. Yeah, that was going to be my next item. It would have been terrible to build it 3rd there, but compared to other Zeal items, I would say it's the most item dependent. So I wanted to get... So the main reason why I would do Collector over any kind of Zeal item 3rd in that sort of game is like if I'm getting dived on by Nocturne, I don't want movement speed, I don't want like slow ass DPS. I don't want poke damage, I don't want AoE from Runehands. I literally just want him to die as soon as fucking possible. Which means I want my autos to hit as hard as possible, I want my W to hit as hard as possible, I want my ult to hit as hard as possible. Also, we can hopefully die before he kills me. So if I'm trying to burst him, then Collector 3rd makes far more sense than any kind of Zeal item. Could say Shieldbow made even more sense than that, but I also just felt like, so long as I had my team with me, I didn't even really need Shieldbow anyway. Ranked on our set? Bro, I don't know, we're not top laners. What is going to be best for your matchup? Did the new ADC come out yet? No. Can we get a Triss game today? Maybe. Do I want to run Cleanse again? Honestly, I think I do. Fuck it, I'll stick with the cookies and Cosmic Insight, why not? Yeah, Cleanse should be actually decent into their bot lane at least. This time we're gonna do the reverse of the previous game. We're running Cleanse purely for the early game, and then later on it's gonna do almost nothing. Funnily enough, I don't think I actually even like really got to use my Cleanse trick against Nocturne. What happened there basically was it turned out to be an assassin, like a full lethality Nocturne instead of Bruiser Nocturne. Usually I would say that Cleanse becomes significantly less useful against lethality Nocturne because like he will literally kill you before you even get feared anyway. I think Cleanse would have been more useful against Bruiser Nocturne, but I can't really know which I'm facing until in-game. You know, I was out on 17th of July or something close to that. Oh, yeah, actually, there's a way to check, because I mean, this is a 3-week patch. So it'll be, not the 3rd, not the 10th. Yeah, it'll be the 17th of July. Riders are taking a week off for summer, so 3-week patch, and presumably your Nara will be out next patch. Do you have any tips on late game Ashe or a lane against lane bullies? I mean, I don't know what the context is behind like facing late game Ashe. I don't know what champion you're playing. I don't know like why you're even like having to worry about the enemy ADC as a ADC in team fights. So hard to answer that. Against lane bullies, again, just very matchup dependent. But if you don't match them in lane, then the objective obviously is to try and just survive the lane. Might mean giving up a lot of CS if you're going to take a bad trade for it. Might mean recalling a lot when you're in a position where you can die. And so long as you get out of the lane with minimal deaths, well, there's potentially room to improve your CS, but that would be the first thing, is minimizing deaths. If you're dying very little in like against lane bullies, then you can start worrying about improving your CS from there. But if you're like not getting much CS and you're also dying a lot, well, reduce the deaths first. Man, I hate these games though where it's like... Oh, same Vex. I think it's the same kill as well. I hate these games where it's like you need cleanse for like someone on the enemy team, but then it's fucking useless against all the enemy champions who barrier would be amazing against. Like, just having barrier against assassins in general is like really, really good, you know, compared to like if you're against a mage who like has no CC, hard CC, or at least something that is not easy to hit you with. But also they don't have an easy time just walking up to you and one-shotting you, then it's like, yeah, I don't care if I have cleanse or barrier. But if I'm against an assassin with the easy gap closing, it's like, yeah, I really want barrier there. But I also really need barrier for these guys. And it's like, fuck, like if I run barrier, it's gonna be useless against these guys. If I run cleanse, it's gonna be useless against these guys. And I was just left with no satisfying options, you know? It's always very frustrating. Do you sometimes change your runes to take over growth and conditioning? Not really, no. Been playing Samira for 2 days in Lover. Do you think I can OTP here to climb? Yes, it's not as easy as other DCs, but you can definitely do that. Sick start. Ooh, especially with that rocket exploding onto both of them. I gotta watch out for another Morgana Q at this point.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister.
Gotta try and position where the Jin Q is not just gonna bounce on me if he Qs the minion that I'm trying to harass him on. Don't know why she wouldn't hit the Q on me. Even if she misses, at least I wouldn't be able to keep running at her. As long as I juke it. Team Morgana is glacial. I was wondering why her comment didn't proc there. Shit. Did I still get hit by the Jin W anyway? Holy shit. I'm sitting on 2 trinkets. I definitely want to place a ward soon. I'll look to crash this wave first though. Okay, we see Shaco is bot side. And in fact, we may want to help out our jungler. A ward here is good. Just also warn us if Shaco's walking up through there for a gank. I would definitely not overchase him though. Ditch flash? Yeah, if only that was viable. Not having flash against assassins is even worse. Crap. Crap. I think we're okay though. Should I go cookie when this ignite is over? Yeah, I was trying to like juke upwards, but immediately as I realized, as I tried to, I was like thinking, wow, like these minions are gonna block my click. It was awkward. I think that was just the ward expiring. Alright, that deal I wanna, I think, just crash in base. They should try and stop me, because they should realize I'm in a precarious position here and I'm trying to shove the bail out of it. Are they gonna try and freeze? Okay, so they had vision there probably. I was aimed directly at her. Nah, they're not freezing, so we're fine.
She's such a loser. Always ready to cry.
Discovered you with your unranked Master Vayne videos. I wonder if Vayne is still OTPable. She's not the best, but yeah, I mean, you can one-trick anything and climb. Doesn't really matter, just do what you're gonna enjoy most. Actually, let's just crash this and get some wards down. Ooh. Wow. Okay. We're a bit outnumbered here. We have Vex around though. Alright, I have to stay away from that box, so I'm gonna have to step all the way around. Standing with Vex a little bit for now, just in case we can do something. She has ult, but I don't think that's gonna be a call.
Ask me if I'm listening.
These Raptors are up, actually. Oh. Alright, let's get out.
Where was I? Right. You can have
Okay, I'm sitting on a lot of gold. Jin also has a BF sword. Is Morgana just not in lane, actually? Okay, I guess she wasn't, actually. Oh, now she is. Oh, and Shake was around, too. A little bit far away to be following up now, though. Okay, I gotta had W off, what the fuck? Oh crap, I was in vision when I did that, my bad. I was thinking they were really grouped up, so I wanted to harass them with ult. What is bro doing? Oh, trying to kill Janna. No, they actually killed her. And now I'm probably dead. Well, that sucks. Nothing really my team could do, nobody was around. Man, if Hadult I could... Oh, I was gonna say cancel his base, but never mind, he did that himself. Yeah, that is the same kill, by the way.
All part of the plan I just laid out.
He based really far back. Actually, it was too late.
I'm wearing lots of
Okay, we don't know where Talon is. Maybe we just don't get to push this turret, which would be annoying. Okay, actually, we see him. We can push then. Got it.
You think I'm crazy?
Gotta be careful if we get too low, Jin can always just ult. Just gonna try harassing Wilt again. Open wide. Usually their movement is more predictable than the fucking snipes I've tried to do today. Just gonna try and aim for Janna again. Ow. I think we need to base. If Talon is on the way, we just die. I don't know where Talon is, so... Okay, we see him now. It was still top side. Thought it was unlikely it would be bot side, but I just couldn't take the risk without knowing for sure. Either way, I'm just gonna base at this point. I've got no HP.
I'm thinking. How do people do this?
What are your thoughts on the Dante's ADC climb and his theory that ADCs just need to build survivability? It seems like he climbed to diamond just because he's a good player instead of his builds. Yeah, I agree. The absolute, like, simple flaw with the whole theory of, like, build survivability on ADC so you get to survive, so you get to deal damage is, like, every single fight that you survive, that you would have survived even if you didn't build survivability, your build is now dealing significantly less damage than the enemy ADCs because you built survivability. And it turned out that you managed to play well enough, or your team peeled you well enough, that you didn't die anyway. And because you had zero faith in either yourself or in your teammate's ability to peel you, you were rewarded with significantly less damage. Also, by building survivability instead of damage, your damage becomes more ignorable, The enemy team doesn't even need to focus you now. Your damage is not a problem. They can tank it. They don't have to kill you. They'll just kill your mage instead. So there are many good reasons for not building damage in ADC. Not to mention the fact that their damage is like the most like multiplicative, where it like scales the hardest with all the items they already have. So the more damage items you're stacking on top of each other, the more and more and more and more, like times 10, the effect starts to become of how much damage you're actually dealing, which isn't the same for other roles. Like compare level 1, or like 1 item Jinx DPS versus 1 item set DPS. Well, maybe Jinx is a bad example, but generally like most ADCs are not going to deal with that much more DPS level 1 than like a fucking set. Even though set isn't trying to deal damage. But by 6 items, it's just not even close. The ADC just dwarfs set's damage. Oop. Okay, we're doing a good job of farming, at least in this lane. It's been really passive. Like, if anything, I think I've actually made mistakes trying to play aggressively. It's only like led to bad trades. I didn't quite see her what her HP was, but I wanted to block the last one just in case she was low. Okay, we're like half HP. If Talon chooses to roam here on us, that could be an issue. Our jungler is currently mid, he wouldn't be able to cover us. Shrouding the Jhin, that would... Okay. Deal some AoE to the wave, I only cleared 1 minion though, but it will. Not bad. Looks like they weren't coming to dive anyway, so...
I'm trying to care.
Oh man. Well, that was a shitty ult. Oh. Nothing to do.
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
What the hell? You're fine. Oh crap, I actually have to cleanse that, otherwise I will die to the clone. I fucking hate Shaco clone, man.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Okay, I think we'll just do the same build as the previous game, like, because they have a kill again, the exact same kill. I mean, the exact same logic still pans out. They have an assassin who I want to build either Collector or Shield Bow for, one or the other. Maybe Shield Bow actually does make more sense this game. I think it would be more useful against Talon. But we proceed that with Lord Doms.
Smile. It's called gunplay.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, at least Morgana's topside. I don't know about Talon actually. Is he going for me? He might, because Jhin is topside. Actually can't keep on pushing.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna not be able to go for the Gromp either. Okay, now I actually maybe can. I would probably be too late for that anyway. Oh, Gromp is dead anyway. Probably just gonna rotate mid then. At least for now. I mean, in the long run, I don't think it's just smart to stick around against Talon.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Stands for Jinx.
Maybe I can ult Shaco? Oh, close, man. Close, damn. I'll have to block these for her. Nice. Oh, Talon is on the way.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
These He wasted his time when he could have been pushing. Oh, wow, Vex. That was a silly death. Damn. Jhin is kind of low. We know Talon is still pushing bot. Oh. Okay, we cancelled him. Yeah, Talon could be roaming over now. He's definitely not. Oh, no, no, no. He is finishing off that turret. Okay, I don't know where Talon isn't gonna back off. This guy is so tanky. Alright, I'm sitting on so much gold, I need to base here. Ooh. I don't know why I'm even ulting this early, that's not gonna steal the Drake, my bad. Oh, Jesus, okay. I had to cleanse if I needed it. Hey, he stole it. Nice one. Okay, if Vex can just soak up this wave, then I'm just gonna start basing, because I do really need to spend my gold. I can't keep justifying staying here. So I'm gonna ping back, like try and let the enemies, or sorry, my team know that I'm gonna be basing. Don't need anti-heal, do I? No.
Really need a new gun. But don't tell my other guns.
For now, I'm gonna need to go bot.
Wait. I'm thinking.
Okay, perhaps we can shove another wave. Atakan is bot side anyway, so this is ooh, ideally where we want to play around. What the hell? Oh wait, right, I didn't even notice the blast come, my bad. I was thinking when he would try and E over the wall. Alright, well I can stay bot side like I said. Can ult to cancel his base just to waste his time. Wait, what? He actually died, holy shit. Nice one, Vex. I was only thinking about wasting his time. Damn. Ooh, she actually lives? Shit. If I'd placed my trap sooner, I think I could have saved her. What? I guess he was trying to snipe Janna.
Let's just behave. Said no one ever.
Okay, if I just shove a wave, then I've got a good item to base on. I mean, I can get it anyway, but ideally I want to shove a wave before I leave. If I don't get this, possibly nobody does. Okay, there we go.
The worst thing to happen.
Now I just try and base in here. I'm gonna let my team know again, basing. And yeah, third item we're gonna do shield bow. Okay, they're not contesting Atakan, right? I should be able to go mid. Ah, they're sprinting over, actually. At least two of them are, I think. We're on the top. Is Shaco even on Atakan, though? Wait, what? Wait, why did my team just leave it? Wasn't, like... I don't think there was any sign of Shaco, right? I don't know. Maybe it made more sense from their POV. Yeah, Shaco's topside. It looks like my team just abandoned the Otacon. And now we're just not on Otacon when they're 3 top. Like, I don't know what is going on, man. This is like a situation where our macro move is like very obvious, but we're either messing it up or just not doing it. Alright, I'm gonna deafen. This guy's typed too much. Telling you, man, it's always the Ubus that are actually the most woo. Which is a bad thing, because it's the opposite of woo. Ooh. Fucking hell, I actually got one shot. What the hell? Hopefully Jin dies too? Nope. My bad. Okay, I've received about equal burst from fucking him and Jin at the same time. Barely got any time to react. My bad. Oh, come on. Nice. Yeah, this one's on me. Although... Okay, it is surprising Janna couldn't peel me there. Did she waste all of her cooldowns or what? I mean, I know she couldn't like immediately ult back Shaco because of his Edge of Night, but... Did she have nothing to remove it with first? I have to go mid and defend this. Just probably typing, honestly, yeah, very feasible. Ignore Otacon, honestly. They're probably gonna get it. Plus she's TP, she could actually grab that top lane wave and also still be a run for Otacon, but oh well. I don't know why this Jhin feels so tanky. Does Jhin just have naturally like higher base HP than other ADCs? Let me compare it to mine. He's got 100, almost 200 more actually. There's one level up though. Let's try. Oh, I hit Morgana. Literally, when I'm looking at the map, it looked like that might have actually hit Talon if Morgana didn't block. Okay, they got Otacon. Whoa! Jeez. Okay, Drake is down. The next one will be their soul, by the way. Would be great to deny that if we can. Jhin has some extra HP compared to you, but it's basically nothing. I wonder if it's from his armor. I didn't check his armor.
You should see my sister.
I'm gonna try ulting Shaco, see what happens. Wow, it actually killed him. Let's go. Oh, huge. Well, that's the jungler dead. Oh man. What is my fiddle doing, by the way? He's gotta be trolling. I haven't, like, been paying attention to him until now. I know my entire team has been flaming him, but, like, that had to have been trolling. Surely. Need to try and base. Whoa, why is she not pushing? Okay. Well, I can still base, but now it's suddenly not as pressing. Huge shutdown though? Yeah, that's gonna be massive for me. Now we're gonna aim for the 4th item Fire Cannon. Nice, I can always cleanse if I need to, but not gonna be needed.
I'm crazy.
I want to check his armor when I can. 86. I have 83. So it's not that. I don't know why it feels so tanky. It might just be like I'm not actually critting every single time that I hit him, and it's just creating the illusion of him being tanky because I always do less damage than I expect. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Like that felt like a lot of damage. Ooh, set is flanking. My bad. We got no fiddlesticks though. They're concentrated on the top lane. We need to get to this turret to defend it, guys, so... I think I'll ignore this fight and just go mid. No, never mind. I don't think the enemies are even pushing mid. Oh.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, come on. That's fucking sad. Oh, if he has flash, I'm dead. Yeah. Was that somebody, another enemy anyway? Maybe. I think it was Talon. Well, that sucks. Ooh, okay, at least he killed Shaco.
An enemy has been slain.
Can I request an Fellas game after this? Maybe. I played like so much Fellas recently. I also got a lot of Fellas content on my YouTube channel if I don't get around to playing them today. Either one of my YouTube channels.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Man, this game looks rough, man. Like, it's not as bad as it looks though. Like, judging by the KDAs, you'd think this game was absolutely doomed and we would have lost like 10 minutes ago, but... technically we're still hanging in there somehow. This is gonna be the soul though, this fucking blows. They don't have Drake, so sorry, they don't have their jungler, so maybe I can try and steal it? Ah. I wasn't gonna try and throw it yet because I didn't know when they'd started it. Oh well. Can I maybe go for the Raptors? I'm trying to farm my Farkon and ASAP here. If I don't have to sell and split, I'd rather not. What is the other YouTube channel besides Vapora Dark? That is Vaporaphelios, one word, my Aphelis only channel. I'm actually gonna announce that publicly on my main channel, I don't know, very soon. I just wanted to do like a month of content on that channel and just see how where it got naturally. Just out of curiosity. I'd say this game is unwinnable. I mean, it gets closer and closer to being unwinnable the more objectives they get. Like, the Infernal Soul makes things pretty fucked. The Baron is also going to be potentially troublesome to defend against. Actually, maybe I should have done Runance here for better wave clear, but oh well. It's just useful against Jhin as well, though, so I can poke him outside of his range since he has Farkanon.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, there's nobody here. If there was, these minions would be burned up. Wait, my Farkanon actually procs off of that. That's crazy, even though it didn't do damage. Oh yeah, Runance would have been sick. I might actually just sell my Farkanon temporarily. Well, I literally didn't have the damage to like kill their team before they could kill my team. Oh well. Really should have bought Renans? Yeah, it just occurred to me like I was left Fountain already. Unlucky. Would have been able to interact with their champions a lot more easily if I could have at least just killed the wave sooner. But yeah, that was just like I don't remember how long the game is, but if it was 32 minutes, it was like 31 minutes of Fire Cannon being the optimal choice and 31 minutes of like, yep, I'm gonna buy Fire Cannon. Then at like the last possible second when I could actually buy Fire Cannon, it's only then that I suddenly realized, oh, but they just took the inhib, I should probably get Runaan's. Farming is so good. Yeah, I mean, I may not have had much impact on the game, but at least I didn't die, so. Time you spend dead is time you spend not farming. Minimize deaths, maximize farm.
No cure for fools.
Just a question, does Fleet Footwork actually make RFC Energize Charge stack faster? No. The only thing that makes things stack faster now these days, as far as I know, is it Voltaic Cyclosword, the name? Yeah, dashes and stealth stack Energize 75% faster. That's the only effect that does it, I think. As far as I know. Okay, Kaisa could be good into Jhin, would be good with Thresh. It's actually the first game where I get some information to actually base my pick on today.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
Hey, Poppy. Maximize deaths, maximize farm? Well, if you're Sion, you can do that, yeah. If you're playing Sion, maximize your farm by maximizing your deaths. Oh, they're the ones that end up with a Thresh. Okay, well, Braum is not as good with Kaisa, but he should be decent at both Jhin and Thresh, so I guess it works. Why does she have 2 splashes there? Okay, it's actually looking like a cleanse game again, funnily enough. This time at least it's much more satisfying than the previous game, because not only is it great in lane, but it's also amazing into the jungler as well, so... It's not just a lane choice this time. It's also not terrible into Aurelia, especially if I'm like quick enough to react to cleanse her ult if it slows me from a mile away. Okay, question is, what Kaisa build am I running? What is my team comp actually? AP, AP, AP. Okay, yeah, we'd just go AD Kaisa here, perfect. It's gonna be a little bit annoying maybe though, not running barrier into Jhin in a lane where we want to fight, but it is what it is. The extra tankiness just goes really hard against Jhin because he's the ADC with the worst DPS, so like just being able to block some damage with barrier is more impactful against him than it is against other ADCs. Because it essentially makes you tankier, and the more tanky the target, the worse Jhin is. That's also why, at least a significant reason why Kai'Sa is so good into Jhin is because we just get a naturally built-in shield into her ultimate. So like, Kai'Sa, you don't really think about this, right? But Kai'Sa is like the tankiest ADC, right? After level 6. Very few ADCs are going to tank as much damage in a fight as she will. When she's ulting and having her shield block stuff. And that's really relevant because usually it's like what's the difference if her ultimate gives her a shield versus like does damage to the enemy, like so long as the value is the same anyway, right? But against Jhin it's actually just disproportionately good to be tanky. Which makes him struggle against her. Not to mention he also like doesn't like extended fights in general, and as Kai'Sa we can force those very easily.
When memories fade and darkness surrounds you.
Both pre-6 just dashing into him, but mainly post-6, the way we can just like dash behind him and then he's got no escape except just trying to fight back. Yeah, the AD ratio on ult is actually pretty good. Even the AP ratio as well.
It's fight or flight. Only now I do not run.
Okay, they're invading. Careful.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
This guy just, like, was so indecisive with his spotting. He was lucky they didn't run in a straight line at us. Is Navori viable against this comp? Sure. I think Navori is probably always optimal if you're doing the AD Kai'Sa build. Oh, that is rough. We couldn't actually leave bot lane because as far as we knew they were in our jungle and we needed to like sit here, so it's awkward. That's weird, they invaded bot side, it didn't work, and then they still chose to like go all the way to top side to invade there instead. Like even the Jhin was part of that invade. At least he was not gonna have time to spend his gold, hopefully. If he is, then I'll miss out on XP.
How I missed them.
Okay.
That is just what I needed. Forgiveness is hard, but so very worth it.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, that's just a bit awkward that I couldn't actually land any autos there. I'm just gonna base then. Don't want to lane with this HP disadvantage if I can avoid it. Nice try from Thresh, but it's not gonna freeze. They don't realize I'm basing, so they're not crashing.
Life and
Probably the smartest thing Braum could do is just like hide out of vision, make them assume that they should like crash and base. And then when they start basing, and the wave's pushing forwards, that's when Braum steps out of this brush and just starts freezing it, and then they're left with no good choices. But I mean, either way, they're not crashing. So far, I've only lost 2 CS from this. Okay, 3 CS from the space. I don't think I was gonna lose that one because the casters were focusing other minions, but whatever. 3 minions, that's all I lose from getting all my HP back. Although now I'm gonna be done in XP as well, and they're gonna be leveling up here. He's slowed, so easier to land the W. Oh, come on. Okay, nice. Oh, God. Okay. He didn't die! No! No fucking way, he's still at barrier, my god. Okay, thank God. Jesus. Wave state is pushing... Well, the wave is pushing towards us, so the wave state is not bad at least. Fucking hell. I'm gonna buy nothing here. Oh, no, no, freeze, freeze, freeze! Okay, thank god. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything here, I just want to save up for my BF sword. Maybe I could have done a long sword actually, my bad. I forgot that I didn't have that actually. Even though I already based once.
Exploit their mistakes.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Couldn't afford to give up all this farm to follow up there. Ooh, skirmishing early against the Raleigh is not smart, by the way.
Has been slain.
Thresh could be just sitting in a brush here. Okay, now we have Brom. He's definitely sitting in a brush somewhere. There's no way Jin is just letting alone here, I think.
I'm going to save it.
Wait, oh, we have vision in that brush, I didn't even notice. Maybe he's not here then. Like, he might be in this one, which Brom should have checked, but... Unless he did, and I also just didn't pay attention to that. No, it looks like he is alone. Where the hell is Thresh then? Is he like AFK? Because he hasn't, like, done anything. Weird. Fuck. Oh, come on, these minions. Alright, one wave and then I can base for BF sword. Versus top! Oh my god, I didn't see that.
Stand firm.
Fuck, well then we could have been punishing that. I assume Brom also didn't know, because he also wasn't trying to do anything.
Face the cloud. Lead for them.
Careful, Brom, don't overchase. I think he's dead now. Maybe not dead, he had the dash. I'll keep chugging more cookies, I don't want to die here.
Stay alert. Stay aggressive.
Enemy killing spree.
We can try and shove this wave. I'm pretty sure they've actually based. Oh, what? Oh, they're on the Drake? Okay. They're not even on the Drake, I don't know what they were doing then. Okay, Lilia is around. I was wondering whether Thresh maybe was gonna try and Lantern. Whoa. Jeez. Oh no. Was he actually just CC'd the whole time? I'm so fucked here, by the way. I'm gonna redive. Can't escape his range. This Thresh though, fucking hell. Oh no, our lane is so fucking doomed, man. I can't believe it. That's really sad.
The void is not so much a place. It is a power reaching out to consume all life.
I think maybe one thing I could have done better there was I could have already just been like channeling recall while I was under turret. Because even though they could cancel it with like Jin W with Lilia E, at least I would have forced them to use it so they couldn't use it during the dive. I don't think it made a difference, like I don't think I got like hit by a Jin W during the dive or anything, but just thinking about like what stuff I could be doing better. Because sometimes it can make a difference.
I came for the hunt. But I'll stay for the fruit.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was trying to kill that. We could potentially gank mid here. Okay.
This suit hunting in my tribe.
Big. Nice one. Maybe I'll try blind W into Thresh. Oof. No fucking way, holy shit. I don't know, man. This Thresh's luck is crazy. That's the second time in a row he just takes like a decision where it potentially could lead to a death and just, with sheer luck, it doesn't. Alright, we'll keep rotating. This is looking rough for Kayle. She's got ult up though. Ult! Okay. Nice. Sadly she lives. What? I was promised AFK there. I heard the ult land a couple of times. Shit. Okay, just literally followed us all the way to top lane, that's funny. Well, at least I got my... Yuntal. I think my ideal build path though would have been to just like have literally just 2 BF swords as my first base. That would have given me Kyovov and then I can go Yuntal. But it was too late for that.
Hold our ground. Attack them. Void rule number 1. Don't die.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna look at the map, but I don't know if we're safe to actually engage on Jhin. We might just want to shove this wave and then just start rotating somewhere, like maybe gank the Darius. Oh, there's a ward here though. Oh, yep. Oh my god. Okay, this isn't too bad.
The void will not consume me.
I don't have a trinket. Oh, bro. I'm gonna chase this guy down by myself. Should I even try? Whoa. I cancelled an auto, fuck me. Alright, need to ult into that so I don't get... Oh, thank god he actually tried to find me. Almost caught me off guard, but I mean I still have the kit to actually outplay that anyway.
2 down.
Yeah, I think Brom should have been pulling me. As long as he couldn't get his heal on his Q there, that was always going to be a win for me. Hopefully I don't get ganked here, I want to crash this before Darius respawns. Doesn't have TP, so I know that he can't do anything about this, but... Potentially Lilia shows up or something? I can't tell if that's her on mid or not, because her icon is covered by Threshes. Yeah, that's her. Alright, time to base, I can get BF sword and that'll give me Q evolve.
The hunt will resume.
Dude, the macro of this game has been a mess, what the hell? Like, I found myself randomly top lane as an ADC, then I went top lane again. What the hell? The platings aren't even down, bro. I don't even have my first bot lane turret. Neither does the enemy bot lane. How do we end up here?
Whatever it's called.
Should I go top? No, I want to stay mid. We can shove a wave and then maybe... Brom is just either trolling or just not paying attention. I don't know, it's just as bad either way. Okay, maybe not trolling because he didn't die. Alright, we can look to collapse now. Big. Wait, oh, I lost vision, fuck me. Okay, I didn't have ult immediately like I thought I did. Oh, so fucking close. If I had any kind of help. Okay, for now I live. Yes, flash, I'm dead though. Oh, fuck. Can't goddamn reach him. No! Didn't mean to proc that trap. Shyvana, do you want to play the goddamn game, bro? Or... Can we get movement speed? Jesus Christ, man. This is such bullshit. I'm gonna have to flash out of here. Yeah, that's right. I had flash the whole time, bitches. This Shyvana's trolling the game so fucking hard, man. Wait, what? Oh, Jin W. Absolutely unhinged. Nice. I'm gonna have to base actually. Honestly, I should be basing and Aurora should be getting the wave, but... Well, game is a mess, but it's not going too bad for me at least. It feels like it's a lot worse than it is, because... Partially because some of my team just feel like they're trolling sometimes.
Tell yourself you will live. Believe it, Kaiser, and you will have a chance.
Any chance for a Jin game? I mainly play Jin when I've got a mage. And if they actually pick the mage before I've already locked in my pick. Can I try and catch out Jin? Probably not. You'd want to stick with me, bro. Like, what is the point of you defending top lane by yourself? Well, I'm gonna have to rotate over. Hopefully we can make a play with him.
This is my purpose. Learn from me.
Perfect. Ooh, the Jin W. Oh my god, they must have had a vision of us rotating over, right? That was a fast rotation from them. Might be dead here, we'll see. Oh, maybe not. Big... Oh! Fucking hell, I had a Shyvana in front of me, I didn't think I would get hit. Well, that blows. I was even trying to keep the Braum in front of me as well. Sad. She wasn't as in front of me as I assumed. Harbit AP is so much better than AP Kai'Sa though. I disagree, especially if your comp is at literally just full AP without you already. Then Hybrid Kai'Sa is a terrible build. Terrible. You need physical damage. If I hit my W on him. Oh my god, that guy's so tanky. Jesus, can I finish him though? Nope, too slowed. Wow. Did not think he was gonna be that tanky. He already has second Atom though, I suppose. Oh, I choked it, man. I choked it. That should have been a hit. Should have been more on me to hit that than him to dodge it. Sad. He's definitely based now. Should be able to crash another wave. If he randomly cheeses me and like manages to get his heal off it, well... Props to him. Oh god, he's back already. I'm probably dead then. If I E away, it'll scare him into not chasing me. Nope. Yeah, I'm probably just dead then. Okay. At least he flashed. Hey, we get the rose. Yeah, unfortunately with the Dead Man's Plate is way too fast to escape. Yeah, I don't know. I expected him to be in base longer than that. Maybe I just mistimed his recall mentally. Oh well. This is the third kill in a row that, by the way, on either team in my games that has just been absolutely railed. Oh man, the lack of vision there was really awkward. Bro, the enemies escaping on these HPs all day is gonna start pissing me off at some point.
That is why we must fight.
An ally has been slain.
Danger is real.
Oh?
Fear is an illusion.
Should I ult him? Oh! We got the flash and the shutdown, let's go. I got cleanse if I need it. Gonna try flashing out of here. Nice. Lilia died. Unfortunately it cost me my cannon, but oh well. Can't get everything in life. Eh? I might be dead here, we'll see. Fucking... Okay, my bad. I would have cleansed if I realized I was slowed. I didn't think of that, my bad. Okay, that was a... I wouldn't have even expected him to like be able to land a good engage on me there anyway with all of my team around. I knew Darius was around, but I thought it would be super risky, and I didn't even expect the fucking hook to hit me anyway. Thing just curved around the minions or something. Yeah, my team should have been around me. That's one thing. Damn. I'll do what I can to defend this. There might not be much though. Oh, they're not even pushing. I guess they're gonna go for Otacon. Yeah, it's a bit early in the game to take an inhib actually, I suppose. I think it's a bit bait these days to take inhib before around the 25-minute mark, maybe 24. Just push as hard as I can then. Well, if Dara shows up, he can easily just gank me. He wouldn't need to be on the Otacon, but I'm gonna take a risk here because this game looks pretty doomed anyway. If I can trade an objective here, that'd be great. Okay, no sign. Like, Darius didn't get an assist on the Otacon, that's something to worry about. Okay, he's coming. Ooh. Ah, can't finish him. Unless... No, I was so close! Fuck. Yeah, half of them actually already left the Otacon to start ganking me early. That's what went wrong there. Darius just randomly came from top lane though, it looks like. That wasn't... He wasn't on the Otacon, that wasn't related. Did it kill last pick? If so, she hard trolled. I don't remember what the draft was like. Besides me first picking Kai'Sa. I think most kills I see though, they are actually blind pick, like people are just spamming her. They're not waiting to see if they have a good matchup. If I get a Rora's help, I can defend against this guy, but I can't do it by myself. Oh. Ooh. Crap. Oh, I don't even have ult up, my bad. Whoa! Wait, actually, Aurella's dead. How is she? She's not losing HP, by the way, what the fuck? Okay, thank god. Alright, so, my bad. So the whole time I actually thought that I had ult up, so I thought I was at least gonna be tankier than that. Whoopsie. Kill doesn't have ult up. Lana does nothing. Aurora... Oh no. Tragic. Got ult up when I'm alive, but Braum doesn't have his ult to actually give me passive. I'd like to defend top, but I'm gonna have to go wherever Braum is, I think. Alright, maybe if I just try and run down Jhin here. Wait, what is he doing? I mean, that would be a free kill for me, but... But Jhin is more valuable overall. And like, also more predictable. Like, I didn't expect Braum could actually chase somebody down. He actually solo cut the Thresh, like, I don't even know how that happened. Alright, let's see if we can get the Darius. He doesn't have a shutdown, but... It'd still be nice to kill him. Oh my god. That was one auto from him. When do you not want to go Fellows? Mainly when like the enemy is very like poke focused, especially if they have a mage support. What? Ah, I couldn't fucking ult OCC the whole time. Dude, what are the odds of that playing me right into the Jhin W, man? What? Yeah, that sucks. I assumed that Thresh was like... Well, he was. I correctly assumed that Thresh was trying to follow up on whatever was happening here. What I wasn't correct about was that I assumed, okay, so it's like, since he's making this play independent of anything else, he's just going here because there's one guy making him play here. Hopefully he's just alone here, so I can just kill him while he's isolated. Unfortunately, there was just Jhin behind him, so he wasn't actually completely alone. Made a mistaken assumption there that he would be alone just because he was trying to follow up on this guy over here that was alone. Okay, we're gonna want Lust Whisper over Nuke over here. Thresh in particular has a shitload of armor. Could be potentially a good fight day. Another one. Oh my god, okay, this sucks. Just load me with pork. This sucks. Hopefully she's not just circling around here. Oh, nice. She's faster than me though, isn't she? Hey, she stopped moving. Oh. Could have cleansed that if necessary, but... I guess I can waste a lot of time, that would be fine. Don't want to get baited into clicking that, I don't want to waste time on an attack move. Oh. Fuck, man. Ah, dude, if I didn't get hit by that E... Sucks. I was stuck in an angle where I couldn't juke to the right because of this wall. Oh well, I wasted a lot of time, hopefully it pays off. I'm thinking probably no. Alright, GG. Getting some unfortunate games.
Void is not in my sight. It is a power reaching out to...
Is Braum toxic? I don't remember anymore. I got pissed off at him in that one time that it was like kind of AFK, but... I'm just gonna skip honors this game. Oh yeah, and the other situation you don't want to fellas is like, if they have like a super aggressive early bullet one, it's like super easy to engage on you, let's say like Samir or Rel, or like Blitzcrank, Draven, and your support is something like a Janna, a Sona, Jumi, just anything that's not going to be able to protect you at all from the Blitz hooks, nor are they going to be able to tank the Blitz hooks. If you have like a Braum, for example, that lane is playable, although it might still be a bit rough, but A lot of supports are just going to make that lane completely unplayable for you, so you wouldn't want fellows there. I have ADHD plus autism. I know you've mentioned having ADHD before. I have problems either focusing on CSing and not watching the map, or I'm watching the map and missing CS. How do you find the balance? So I mean, I don't really. I watch the map a little bit. I don't watch it as much as I should. That's, you know, the sort of problems that you do have with ADHD, and it doesn't really go away. I mean, maybe there's a solution for it, but that sort of thing has just always been one of my, like, seemingly most fixable weaknesses, but obviously I can't fix them because I have fucking ADHD. My team is tapping their butts off and not worthy of honoring, I'll honor the enemies instead. That's a good point, I could honor the enemies. I never consider it for whatever reason. I find it hard to tell what items to build into the enemy. If you're like newer to the game, that's only going to come with experience. There's no like resource that anybody looks at that they just read it or watch it and then they're like, oh, I understand when to build every single item in the game in every situation now. It's like, nope. You just gotta like spend a long time like consuming content around the game, so like get like glimpses of different scenarios where it might be okay to build something. You can also experiment a little bit in your own games and try and use good judgment. If your judgment is terrible, your builds are probably going to be terrible. Is what it is. If you're a loyal player, the best thing you can do is just like find a build that's good to like spam every game. Like for example, Aphelios. Can't really go wrong just using Infinity Edge Lord Dominic's every single game. Fucking Zed. Playing with the Karma. Let's try Aphelios. But yeah, when you have something like ADHD, you just gotta accept like tunnel vision is just your weakness, you know? Can't really avoid it. That's been my experience anyway. Into heavy engage lanes, and you want to play Phyllis anyways, do you change your build, like build Youmu's or static first? No, not really. What you might want to do though is you could do this, like just run Biscuits and Cosmic Insight. Biscuits make you tankier, harder to kill. Cosmic Insight gives you more flash uptime, more barrier uptime. Those things can minimize your deaths. What if, oh my god, it's actually going to be a poke lane. What the fuck? Senna Seraphine. Okay. I might want to do like Vamps up the rush then. That's something I've been trying on my Aphelios only channel. And actually been getting decent results with that. They're going to be fairly passive early on, so let's run this. Do I maybe want to run Cleanse? I think I do. Seraphine ult even in like mid to late game, just in teamfights in general. So long as it's like aimed in my general direction, it's very disruptive if I'm not running Cleanse. And both of them run, like have CC here. I don't want to get CC chained if I can avoid it. Are you ever tempted to try a bronze to diamond challenge in another lane? I think so. Like, for me personally, such a thing would be fun, sure. But probably more like bronze to master, because I know diamond is achievable. Like, I've done diamond pretty much in every lane at different points at different times, and it's just very easy. Like, it's not much harder than just playing ADC to diamond. In general, the prospect of like trying to reach new heights in a new role, like I've never hit master on top lane, for example. I have hit master on mid lane, but that was like season 5 on a champion that doesn't exist anymore. Haven't hit master on support, so those would be fun as a personal challenge, but because I just have like an entirely ADC audience where they watch me, not even just like because I entertain them mostly, but like because they want to learn. If I suddenly start being an educational top laner for like 60 days, well, suddenly they have no reason to watch me. So I just lose all my audience, so it's not smart for me personally to try that stuff. Educational creators who focus more on like... Sorry, like creators who focus more on being entertaining than educational, they can actually try that. Especially if they're like really big, there's like this advertisement effect where it's like, oh my god, Tyler 1 is starting his like top lane to challenger challenge, you know? Whereas I'm before dark, a fucking nobody. No, if I announce a challenge tomorrow, nobody's gonna talk about it, right? I don't get that, benefit of like word of mouth. Chamber that doesn't exist, isn't completely gone or reworked into something completely different. So the first time I ever hit master was as a mid lane main, as a Talon one trick. Talon got reworked in season 7. This kid is like completely different now. Oh, I forgot I have cleanse, not by room up. Whoops. Alright, nice. I think that could have gone even harder if Karma was committed from the start, but it's not too bad. Poketo, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Okay, one thing I could do with doing here is placing a ward. We'll shove this in. Then we want to ward this up. Don't want to delay. And ideally when I'm warding, Karma should also follow me, just in case I'm getting ganked by Zed, for example. Like, we don't want to be just... me getting 1v1'd by Zed while my support is literally just sitting in lane, just staring at the opponents, not actually doing anything, you know? It's a complete just waste of her time to not be following me. But unfortunately, like, just because she's not following me doesn't mean I don't have to ward, you know? Like, if she's not following me, it is what it is. I have to just take the risk. Seraphine is gonna TP into lane, presumably. Ideally, my base should be on a Vamp Scepter. Hopefully this crashes. Ah. She's already weakened the minions too much for it to be a freeze. So that's fine. Who am I muting here? Silas and Karma? We'll see. Maybe Karma's gonna stop pinging.
You've made every movement 1,000 times until you
Struggled against Draven matchup if Jinx is banned. I knew the DCs that are good to play against the aggro engage bot lane with Draven. Probably Zaya maybe, or Samira is actually good into Draven. Can block the axes, which means they don't even return to him. Obviously Samira's situation, although you ideally also still want an engage support.
weapons aimed by destiny.
Damn. Okay, we're muting this guy. Sana's still mid. Is there a chance we could maybe dive the Seraphine? I think we have to try. We have Ignite on Karma, that should be a big deal. Gonna spam ping, I want to make it clear that we're going in. Big. So the kill goes to Karma, but could be worse. Okay. Probably dead here, we'll see. Damn. Sad. Enemy TP. It's gonna be Seraphine, I guess.
I am right. This is what the moon tells me.
For a safe chance to start climbing within the current meta, Jinx. I don't know, it just depends. Saya maybe. Zeri if you're good at her. Nice. Ooh, did she not die? Damn, that's a tragedy. We can freeze this though, and actually if we're gonna potentially want to do the Drake, I don't know if Mundo can with that HP, but if we are gonna want the Drake, we want to thin this wave out, especially we want to get the cannon first. Oh, okay. It's not gonna do it, that's fine. This is still strong enough to freeze with. Whoa! Wow. Wait, does that just flash as well? Just gonna W up. Okay, the enemy bot lane missed out on a lot of farm. I drooped her W. It's not worth cleansing, I'm not gonna be able to reach him, I think. Wait, what? Oh my god, I completely misunderstood where she was gonna fucking run there. My bad. I don't know if she was predicting the fact that I was actually trying to combo her, but I wouldn't have thought that she would think she was under enough threat to bother running over there. Thought she would think she could just run in a straight line backwards. Okay, Seraphine has no mana, she needs to base.
Enemy rampage.
I don't want to base until I have BF sword. I would not say this is a great time. I have so much gold to spend. Yeah, I mean, that's just what happens when you pick a terrible time to do Drake. There was like no information that looked favorable towards us on that Drake as far as I know. Mid lane had just been ganked and was dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice try. Sana's getting kinda low. Oh. Fucking Zed. I'm gonna have to flash. No, I didn't root him in time. Fuck me. Fuck's sake. I also flashed like the exact instant he hit his ult on me as well. Such unlucky timing. But yeah, that's fucking random as fuck. He just randomly was behind them. Sucks. We're doing like really well in the 2v2. I'm massively outfarming the Senna. Sorry, the Seraphine. But I don't think that's gonna be enough in a game like this. Our team is getting stumped. We can't afford to also be dying to ganks. Ooh. Wow, she just gets to die of karma. Fucking sad. Don't want to let them base if I can. Okay, Servant already based, what the fuck? Nope, I'm dead. Trying to take Zed down with me though. Which is hard, but we'll do as much damage as we can. I was taking a risk there, but I think in a game like this, I need to take some risks. I'm just getting stumped so hard. Mundo is popping away from bot lane, by the way, as our fucking... well, top laner is coming in for a gank. This is just ridiculous. I don't know. People just... like, he's given up. Like, he's not playing seriously if he's doing that. It's not because he's dumb, it's because he's just not trying to win anymore. Essentially, he was already not trying to win at that Drake, or maybe that Drake is what tilted him into giving up. I don't know. We can try and kill. Ooh, she died. Let's go. Big. Okay, let's get away from Akali. He was late? How reliably can I depend on scaling to late game against the 4-0 Zed, 7-1 Akali? It's not completely doomed, I will give you that, but... Ooh, he just wasted W, but I don't think I can just reach him. Fuck. Fucking Akali.
is for a witness to our sorrow.
For now, I'm gonna have to try and survive a wave against her though. At least we got Karma with us. I don't want to get rid of white here, so I'm just using green, because I want to have white in case I need to deal with a diver like Akali jumping on me. Okay, that should be decently strong now. Is Zora gonna kill her? Ooh, she has to at least flash anyway. I think he just probably walks away there, right? She barely even has mana. Oh, but Akali's missing though. Yeah, I should have pinged that earlier, my bad. If I'd noticed, like, she probably very clearly was ganking bot. We should at least be able to get this turret though. Oh, nope, Senna's defending. Well, yeah, I can't actually hit it. I need to back out actually, I mean Akali's gonna be here soon. Need to leave. Ow, fuck me, man. Oh. Fuck me, bro. Actually, could have maybe killed Zed if I just attacked him. I didn't notice his HP. Oh my god, though. Okay, at least he dies. Kill for me? Yes! Big shutdown even. Huge. Absolutely massive. Yeah, I gotta say, like, the huge part of that was just the fact that it got rooted exactly inside the turret range I didn't have. Like, I had minions around, but it was, like, just barely outside the turret range. I just didn't get hit by ult, man. By the turret, man. I don't know if it would have made a difference, really. I had two assassins diving me under turret, but... Like, man, this is not the sort of game where I can afford that sort of bad luck, is what I'm saying. Oof. Jesus. Thankfully I got sustained for this. She might be dead here? Yeah, she's dead. Question is, am I dead? Probably as well, yeah. Okay, I did as much damage as I could before I died. 1 for 1 there, not too bad. It's really hard to do anything about these assassins with only a Karma as my support though, and no team actually helping me. Like pretty much as soon as they're on my screen I'm just like, yeah, may as well just try and take somebody down with me because I'm not surviving. Maybe I just do shield bow. Yeah, I think a shield bow second item can be actually optimal here. What's better? No quiver or pickaxe, I'm not even sure. I'll just do no quiver. This comes down to 5% crit or 1080. Dunno. I'm gonna start pathing over. Zed might try and ult him and fight back, and then maybe I could do something. Or he could do that. Wow, I was thinking it, but it was like so stupid. I was like, there's no point even mentioning it because he obviously wouldn't do that. Oh, there's a Mordekaiser. I got slowed. Okay. We won't hit that because I don't want to get revealed. Oh, she didn't die. Fuck. Oh, that's sad. I was trying to trade 1 for 1 with the Senna there. I did. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would not have thought it would remotely come down to, like her being such high HP. I thought she would die for sure, but it wasn't even close. How did I get it wrong? Maybe there was a Seraphine W? Did I just not crit? I didn't crit there. Didn't crit there. Oh my, okay, that's what happened. Holy, dude, I have 45% crit. I didn't crit a single time. What? Oh, that's fucked up, Riot. Oh, that's fucked up. Dude, this, I got gaslighted as hell there. I was like, holy shit, how did I misplay so hard? How did I miscalculate my damage? No, fucking Riot just cheated me, bro. Oh my god. That was... Three autos there, I think, that I did and no crit. Jeez. That's crazy. For a second there, I thought I just didn't know Fellows damage, or like... Or I don't know Senna's tankiness, but nope, that's not what happened. Try and work it over. Whoa. Oh my god. I don't know if I would have even won that 1v1, like even if Akali didn't finish me off with her Q, or like close to it anyway. I might not have actually called Mordekaiser there. That guy was tanky as hell. What the hell is Salus built, by the way? He's got a Mana Moon. That's why you should always see your crit chances either 0 or 100%. Nope, that would lead to terrible decision making. That would lead to you running away from fights that are like 90% of the time winnable. That is not smart. Now the thing is, even if I had got at least one crit, it's entirely possible that Senna would have still lived. In fact, if I only got one crit, she definitely would have still lived. Question is, would she have died with 2 crits? I'm not 100% sure, but... At that point it is a bit pushing it. If I do need 100, like, a 100% need 2 crits out of 3 autos. Was that top lane or no? It was bot. Got red white, but I don't have ult, so I can't kill Mordekaiser. Means I need to let myself get zoned from the wave. Do I just try and shoot surfing here? Oh, it's so risky. I don't see where fucking Mordekaiser's popping. I'm just gonna try it. Okay, I got her. I'll do my best to fight back. I can only deal damage, so let's just get into me range. Ooh. Holy shit, I actually killed him. Whoa, hello Zed. What the fuck? Come on, get him, guys, get him. Huge play from the... I can't remember my score at the time, like... 4-7 of Helios? Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm motherfucking talking about. Now imagine if I had ult, holy shit. Did you see that cleanse, by the way? That was like frame perfect. Let's go. Oh, never mind. That's not too bad. No. Yeah, our jungler's just trolling, man. What are my games today? Sad. Got it. Probably want anti-heal against the Senna Seraphine combo. Can I get the red? Yes, thank you. Those are probably gone, but yeah. Maybe I'll switch to the regular cycle from here. Blue-green is still really good against against Senna Seraphine, but against the rest of them I'd like other weapons. Fuck. Wait, I meant to root him. Oh my fucking god, he's got HP. Was my root on cooldown? Shit, yeah, I think I used it on minions. Ah, my bad. Forgot that cooldown is long as hell. Oh, that is unreal looking to Zed though. Can I say, just my luck. Now when the Mundo finally participates in the fight, now the Silas trolls. God.
The moon is born anew.
Glad you enjoy the videos, David. Could I ask you what you think about building Lord Dominic second Adam on Kit/Jinx? The usual build is Yun Tal/Dom. Thinking about maybe building Dominic second that needed deal damage. If you're auto-attacking a lot, especially into low armor targets, Infinity is gonna do more. But Lord Dominic's will make you do more damage on your abilities. Gonna have to rotate here. So it depends what you want. And also what the enemies are building. You definitely don't need it if they're not stacking armor. Oh shit. Hmm? Oh, the fuck was I still in vision there? Oh my god, I need to red ult apparently, what the fuck? Jesus. Okay, I should have just cleansed from the start, that was greedy of me not to use it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I got her. Could be worse. That is a lot of gold I just got as well, holy shit. Did I get any shutdowns? Yeah, that was a huge shutdown on the Senna, good. Now we do Bloodthirster next. Just get as tanky as possible. And also, since we've already put the vamps up there towards it, we have enough crit, we can just start building Bloodthirster. Oh, Mundo doing wolves, as he would be. So that doesn't have ult. Mundo could be fighting back. She might kill me, but we'll see. Oh, yep. Hopefully she at least dies. Shame that I only had one ammo. Oh my god. It's a shame that I only had one ammo on my blue, because it meant that I couldn't just, like, auto-Q her with blue, which would one-shot her. Well, that sucks. Main thing is I needed to dodge her E. If I succeeded at that, I should be fine, and then she probably dies. Oof. Jeez. Games today are so depressing. Please vote no though, there's a chance I can actually carry. Skill hard as fuck. Let's go top. Oh, fucking Akali's back, never mind, I'm dead then. What the hell, I thought he was alone. Last time I saw her, she had no HP, I guess she must have TP'd in. Oh. I don't know, I can't play the fucking game, man. ADC player versus 2 assassins? Yeah, I mean, I mentioned at the start of the stream, like, I fucking hate Zed jungle meta. It's somehow just so much more obnoxious than Zed mid, especially if it just leads to more scenarios where we're facing 2 assassins instead of 1. I'm too salty to honor the enemy team. Let's try one more game. I don't even feel like playing anymore, man. Today was just depressing. Just gonna take a break, and we go again tomorrow. So by break, I mean like a very long break. 12-hour break. 14-hour, 15-hour, something like that. Any tips on crit Varus? You mean like what build to run or what? There's also like 2 entirely different crit builds you can run on Varus, like the Untel build or like semi-lethality. Velos looks very circumstantial. Situational? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the lane was fine, I guess. Like, as much as I couldn't really, like, interact with the enemies, I just built a Vamp Scepter and I could survive them insanely easily. But, yeah, like, my support was just, like, horrible at protecting me from stuff like their double assassins. And I still think it would have been okay if my team weren't trolling, but they were. And so that just made the game was completely unplayable into 2 assassins. MSI starts today. Wait, does it? MSI schedule. Oh shit, it starts at 8. I don't know what Fear is though. I suppose it's only like play-ins, right? I've never been fussed about that. I don't know when the ADG skin would be available, but maybe. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Might be tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then it's gonna be Sunday for sure. Bye-bye.